Hey guys, gals, and Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Relax with RimWorld. Now, it might not be a very relaxing episode. Last episode, we started suffering the effects of a heatwave, and a pretty bad heatwave at that, and I made some horrible decisions. You know what? I blamed the heatwave. It was heat exhaustion and sunstroke that was doing it to me, even though we weren't getting much sun. I decided to build this here, and there's a vent in the room. So it was essentially just cycling hot air around, which was not so good, and just using a whole heap of power doing that. So it wasn't really helping anyone at all. Now, I've started the game pause because I'm going to have to try and work on this as quick as I can, because everyone's getting really pissy. Everyone's getting really close to having severe heat strokes. So I do need to be careful here. Now, I have made a few changes, or at least I'm hoping to be able to make a few changes here. So what we're going to do is we are going to deconstruct this sucker. We no longer want that there at all. We're going to create two separate ones, one here in the hospital wing, because I feel like we'll be able to use it in the future, and one up here as well. So hopefully we'll be able to cool this area down somewhat. I have also changed how our freezer is working. I've extended that door from here to here, so there'll be a little bit of an airlock between the two. That's my hopes, at least, that, you know, we won't suffer the effects of the heat leaking out as much. That's my hope. And actually looking at this now, I probably have to do the same thing here as well. So what we will have to do in that case is just extend these out, this is a little unfortunate, I suppose. Actually, that's not going to work at all, Rycon. That's not going to work at all. I guess we don't lose too much. I mean, I guess 52 fucking degrees. That's crazy. But I guess it's because we are venting the hot air into here. Yeah. Not ideal temperature. It's not at all. I feel like I'm just going to have to leave that for now. I can't really do too much else about that for the time being. Which is kind of crazy. And a few other suggestions have been kind of double lining the freezer. I feel like we should be able to get it under control if we can kind of stop those doors from opening and closing so much. I guess the problem is that this temperature in here coming back into here, which is kind of wild. Yeah. I almost wonder if it's better if we turn this one off, so that we're not heating up this room so much. Because I guess what used to be beneficial was that this would usually stay at a pretty good temperature. I feel like I'm just going to have to leave it as it is for now, and just kind of watch out for it as much as possible. Now, this kind of monstrosity at the moment, this is going to be our entrance. It's going to be where we're coming in. I am going to try... Now, I was trying to think about this before. I was thinking about including the geothermal generator within the walls here, but now I'm actually having second thoughts because I feel like it'll generate heat on the inside, which even when there's not a heat stroke, that might be an issue. So maybe we're going to build around it. And the bad thing about that is that it means that it will be kind of open to attack. So I will need an outer wall eventually, but I think for the time being, what we would probably do is just build around it like this, essentially. Yeah, I mean, the unfortunate thing is that we do lose a little bit of our storage space here, but literally only just a little bit. In the interest of symmetry, though, I feel like I should probably try and do the same design on this other side. Otherwise, I know, just like me being me, it'll eventually kind of drive me crazy. And even though it kind of looks strange, I think it will kind of still work if we have it symmetrical. So essentially, we go up to, and then we come in and along, all the way to, say, here. Here, yes? Yes, I believe so. So let's go ahead and just cancel all of that there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's different. And actually, in saying this, is that lining up okay? We have one square in there. Yeah, it is. It is. It just doesn't look exactly symmetrical just yet. I have asked that the roof be cleared in here because I'm going to slowly start to get rid of these. I'm going to slowly get rid of that building there. And then eventually Sam's room's going to go as well. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that, actually. I think I might just need to leave it there for the time being. We are going to be moving these out the way as well. Obviously, actually, that wall is just going to be out of the way of the wind turbine, so it can stay there for the time being. So I'm okay with that, but we are getting rid of the solar generator. Yeah. Okay. I feel like maybe doing that construction project is not such a good idea, so I might just select it all and just forbid it for now. And I'm just going to come into here, and we're going to get rid of all my plans that I have across there as well. And, you know what, we'll just... I want to get rid of the stockpile now, so we'll get rid of that. Torviad, what are you doing? You're hauling for the time being. Yeah, I mean, that is helpful. But essentially what we need done is these coolers as soon as possible. So we are going to get time going. Zeke is just standing in here at the moment, trying to cool down as much as possible. She's going to go try and remove the roof. I would prefer if she deconstructed the cooler, because if we can get that cooler deconstructed, maybe we'll be able to actually get one up and running. That's my hope, at least. So Zeke can do construction. Sam can also do construction as well. So I'm probably going to pull Sam into here, prioritize her working on that for now. And as soon as I wake up, I'm probably going to try and do some work on these wooden doors. Okay, thank you, Zeke. Thank you very, very much. I am just going to chuck it in here just so I don't forget that we want to have a granite wall there. And Sam is going to go get steel. Okay, you're just going on a real roundabout way to get there. Oh, you're taking it from there to the cooler? Interesting. It's an interesting decision. So what we want to do here is we're going to deconstruct that door. We'll get Zeke to do that. And we're going to move it out. And, okay, right, that's now open. Oh, wow, okay, it will be closed. She's going to go ahead and grab the steel from there. Good work, good work. And we'll deconstruct that door. Zeke, I know you want to go to sleep. As do we all. But unfortunately, we cannot just yet. I'm going to work you a little bit harder because you are in a good mood, so I'm going to take advantage of that. It looks like Sam does need to go get a few more resources. So, we'll allow her to do it. Dustin is working on the steel mortar, so fingers crossed that, well, it goes okay, because there's a lot of resources that have gone into that. Okay, cool. We've got it down to 1 degree. That's a good start. Zeke, I will allow to eat as soon as Zeke is done eating. Hello, turkey. Before you go and join the old man, I'm going to get you to just finish off that door if you can. I just found it interesting that it roamed on over there. I did remove the animal beds just before. I will have to remember to place them back down again. Go on, Zeke. There you go. Man, those doors take a while to get past. I will eventually get those done. I will get auto doors there, but right now we really can't spare those components. Oh, holy shit, we've got a mortar. Wow. Okay, that is awesome. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy that we have this thing. Nice. Is that its firing range? Really? Is that all it can do? Surely not. Surely it's like the whole range of the map, right? I'm confused. Maybe you need to put someone into it, first of all. Yeah? I think. We'll see. Okay, what happened? Oh my god, did the heatwave pass? The heatwave is over! Oh, thank you, gods of the RimWorld. Okay, well, I feel like it's still going to be important for us to have these up and running, just so that we can kind of keep a, well, for one, a sensible temperature in here, but just throughout the rest of the building as well. So I am going to allow Sam to continue working on that cooler. Wow, okay. Oh, so this is actually a spare bedroom, isn't it? So I could give this bedroom to Sam, which I think we're going to do. So let's go ahead, set the owner as Sam. And unfortunately, we can't move this table, which is a real shame. I want to be able to move the research bench into here somewhere. I don't know just yet, because it's so effing big. Yeah. I really don't know about the research bench. I don't know where we'd want it to go. But I feel like we can probably look at adding the remove or expand the roof area to here as well, because I am going to start getting rid of all these walls. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of those batteries because they're fully charged, which is a little frustrating. But I feel like just having them sitting off on the side there will be a little bit dangerous for us. Yeah. I don't know what to do there. I really don't. I'm unsure. I think I'm fine with having the prisoner wing kind of combined with power. If the batteries are movable, that would be great, but I know that they're not. They're obviously not movable batteries, but I feel like it would be better to deconstruct these before we... Oh no, we can reinstall them! Okay, so I don't know if they would have the same... That's awesome! That's really cool. Okay, well let's go ahead and reinstall them in here. I don't know if they will retain their charge though, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. It's just, it's efficiency of space here by utilizing the prisoner's room for that. Minor break risk, Sam Hughes. I know, Sam, you've been an absolute boss. I appreciate what you're doing. Go to sleep. You can finish it off tomorrow. We are not going to die. Okay, it's now minus 27 degrees in there. That's a little cold. Wow, okay. We probably don't need it to be that cold. And we probably don't need this other freezer now. So I feel like we'd be okay with deconstructing this. If there is another one, I feel like we should be able to keep the temperature down just by having our... the way that we've kind of got it going at the moment. So let's go ahead and boost this back up from 110 to just like say minus 11. That's good, I reckon. But I will need to seal that up pretty much ASAP. And I know we have some granite blocks on standby. Oh, we got quite a few. Okay, so that's good. Sam, are you going to sleep? No, you're not. You're staying awake. I'm a little concerned for you. Just please don't overdo it. I really appreciate... Really, everyone has just done an absolute boss of a job to get all of this done. Food poisoning, great, fantastic. I'm still surprised that's happening. We've got our sterile room here. It's well lit. Solid is a really decent cook. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's a little disappointing. We're on 59 meals at the moment, so it's going down a little bit. We're all getting food poisoning from it now. Great. It's probably, I wonder if it's because of the heat in there, because of the heat rising up so much. Could be in part reason why. Not 100% sure why. Torvyard is doing a hell of a lot of hauling right now. I will have to remember to get him back onto growing eventually, but I feel like just right now, having him doing this is probably more important for us. Because Dustin can pick up some of that slack as we're going along. Okay, let's see what everyone is going to be doing today. Solid, you're going to be going to eat. I am removing roof throughout this area here. So we are going to have to... this stuff is unfortunately going to degrade a little bit until the roof is fully removed from the space. I'm glad that we can actually kind of see where that is being done as well. Okay. I think he's done all of it. Close to. So we should... Toxic fallout. Oh. Yay. Okay. Well, this has been a fun game. I hope you've enjoyed. I've been Rycon. No. That's really annoying. God damn. God damn annoying. Okay, so I want all of this to be deconstructed. I am going to make sure that we unselect the... I'm going to just have to deconstruct the research bench, unfortunately. I want that bed to go to use because it's already built. I want that stool to go to use because it's already built. So let's go ahead and just... did I go uninstall? No, just reinstall at... do we want to put it in the prison just for now? I feel like that's okay. Put it in the prison for now. And same thing with the stool as well. So let's just go and reinstall it just right there. Actually, you know what? Let's reinstall it over here because we do need the bench there. What else can we do? We can't do anything with that, unfortunately. We can reinstall this. Okay, so let's just put that into here as well. The light we can reinstall, so let's go ahead and put that somewhere that's going to be useful for us. Everywhere's pretty well lit in here. So where could we put that for now? We could put it into here because we are going to need light in here eventually. So how's that for a space? Ugh, I don't know. It's okay. It would be... Yeah, no, I think it's okay. We'll move it there for now. Right. See if there's anything else we can kind of recover. No. So we just want to make sure that we cancel the deconstruction on these because we do not want them to be deconstructed. 100% do not want. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and read Toxic Fallout. So, a distant chemical fire has released a plume of poison over the entire region. Any person or creature not under a roof will be slowly sickened by the toxic dust settling out of the atmosphere. It will last for anywhere between a few days or over a month. Okay, so really, we shouldn't be going outside when this is happening. Also, our animals shouldn't be outside as well. They will die off, so I'm probably going to have to bring the animals inside for now, which is going to lead to some issues because they will obviously become quite hungry. So first of all, let's go to animals. And I'm going to first of all expand animal area 2, just to allow them to roam throughout all of here. So let's go animal area 2 and just kind of, actually let's not allow them to go into there, so we'll clear that, because that's not sealed up yet, that room. But we'll allow them to go pretty much all throughout the place here. Just like so. Okay, that has been built, that's good. Maybe let's not deconstruct this just for the time being. Okay. And do I want to allow them to go into the back there? Probably not. So that means that they probably will go and grab some of the rice and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go animals, and let's go animal area 2. And thank you to the person who told me that we could just drag down that. Oh my god, my life is so much easier now. Makes a big difference, makes a huge difference. And for everyone else, we're going to have to restrict for the time being, which I really don't want to do, because we have so much work to do outside here, which is really frustrating. I mean, I guess perhaps I will just be forced to focus on other things inside here, maybe trying to build us some melee weapons, other things like that. I guess the only problem is that we don't have any steel really nearby, do we? So we don't really have... We've got shit all to work with, really. What we do have is a lot of cloth and a lot of skins, so maybe we'd be able to get a little bit of stuff done there, maybe. I've just seen that we do have this here, this dining chair, which I also don't want to go to waste. So let's go ahead and just reinstall it in here for the time being. Why not? Yeah, that works. Okay, right, so we probably should start restricting people. I'm just going to have a look, check out health, dementia, okay. Yeah, I guess it will start to affect us eventually. We should probably, you know what, we're just going to get inside now, because I feel like if we don't, it's not going to be good for us. So let's go ahead and restrict everyone onto siege. And I'm just going to expand the siege zone, so... Let's go ahead, jump in, have a look at our siege, and let's just go like so, and like so. Just allow them to go in all of these places. Boom. Alright, so the animals should be coming inside. Should being the optimum word here. Hello, emu. Love to be able to get a turkey. Would love it. So yeah, they obviously they aren't going to have a huge amount to do inside here, which is a little unfortunate for us. I just want to double check the zones for the animals, make sure that I haven't included anything else crazy in animal area 2. No, this is literally all that they can do. Bradley is heading back now as well. I'll just be interested to see. Ostrich self-tamed. Snap. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. So he hasn't gotten any poisoning just yet. Let's go check out the ostrich. It is just hanging up over here. It is a male ostrich, so if we can get ourselves a female ostrich, you know, we'll have some good times. Okay, great. That's good. I'm happy with that. Ostrich, I need to make sure that you go into animal area 2 as well. We have a few animals, and they aren't going to be easy to feed. And I haven't actually got a chance to get that turret up and running yet either. Lack of steel, lack of components. We do have a few more components around the map though. Dustin did do a fantastic job in getting that all done. What I think will happen here is that Bradley will probably be able to feed the animals a decent amount. I'm hoping at least. So, yeah. We'll see how that goes. You hop back inside. And, you know, while we're here, see, look, we've got the armor vest over here. I'm probably going to see if I can do a little bit of work on that. Why am I making kibble? Oh, Solid was trying to... Oh, okay, maybe if we do make some kibble for them, it would be good. I would appreciate it probably if we did that now. Why was I doing that? Oh, at the butchering table? Yes, I was making kibble. Ah. Do we have any kibble? I don't see any kibble yet, so... Alright, I'm using the milk to make kibble. Okay, well, I'll actually allow myself to do that for a little while. Yeah, and it looks like Bradley's going to be doing some more artwork, which, you know what, I'm cool with. That's good. You do that. One thing that I'm not cool with is that all the stuff is going to be degrading, because we took the roof off because I didn't think this was going to happen. And, yeah. I mean, you can never really predict when these things are going to happen. Yeah. Unless we're psychic, and we are most definitely not psychic. We got a little bit more kibble there, so that's cool. I'm happy about that. Where am I? What am I doing now? I am planting stuff. Cool, but I am actually going to go work on the armor vest, so that is nice. Really, unfortunately, I'm the only person that seems to have crafting skills, so yeah, that's unfortunate. One thing that's good is that because of this setup that we've done here, we are sufficient when we're inside. We can, you know, if we needed to, we could pull back on our rations. We could start just really containing what we're eating, like really cut it down. But we don't need to, so that's okay. They're coming in here, eating the kibble. The kibble's probably going to go pretty quick, I'm imagining. But it'll be nice to know that they are being fed for now. Oh, not too fast, so that's something at least. I'm happy with that. Really, the Toxic Fuller is just a chance for us to get together as a team and bond. Okay, so now if we have a look at this turkey outside, we can see that there is a initial toxic buildup in them, which means that we probably don't want to eat them as well. Okay, he's got asthma. Poor emu. An emu with asthma. That sounds like a indie band album or something like that. Asthmatic Emu. I mean, that sounds like a great band. If anyone's looking for band names, Asthmatic Emu, just credit me for it. Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't get too much done on the armor vest, unfortunately. There's still quite a bit more work to be done on that, but if I can get a few of those done, that's okay. I don't think I'll be able to do too many more, though, unfortunately, because there is no metal inside the building. We won't be able to access it, so it's unfortunate, but oh well. Looks like the animals are preferring to kind of hang out in here for now, but we've got more of a harvest coming, and there's still some kibble left as well, so I guess this is us for a little while. For the next wee while, we're just going to be chilling out inside. Outside is 24 degrees. You know what, we can probably drop this down. Let's say target temperature is 21 degrees. Yeah, actually that's pretty good. 21 degrees I think is like a comfortable temperature. I'm not sure what the ideal room temperature is in RimWorld. Yeah, I'm not sure what that would be. You're going to eat the rice just as it is, are you? Fine. Fine. We'll let them do it, if that's what they desire. It'd be nice to have some more berries come in, though. That does make us happy. Actually, speaking of being happy, how is everyone doing here? Pretty good. I'm getting back to work. Torvjord, how are you doing? Tons of joy. Dead man's armor vest. Well, why are you wearing it? I didn't tell you to wear it. Night owl in daytime. Yeah, well, go to sleep. How are you, Zeke? You must be pretty happy, right? Had to rebuff Dustin. Whoa, Dustin's still hitting on you? Opinion of my lover, Bradley Clark. Oh. Everyone doesn't really have anything to do right now, unfortunately. And what really sucks is that we can't do any freaking research because I took the roof off here. Usually I'd just be able to get her to nip, between, and we'd be okay. I mean, like, the thing is, as long as we're not out there for too long, you're okay to do a little bit of work, but I just feel like playing it safe for now is probably going to do us better. We'll wait inside and just chill. Oh, that's the minimum range. Good. So that's the minimum range. We can't fire within this space. We can fire everywhere outside. So thank you to everyone that was yelling at me saying, Rycon, that's not the range, man. It's a mortar. It can go really far. And that's what I thought, but yeah. Okay, good. It's just got a minimum range. I'm just hanging out with my alpaca, making an armor vest, because that's what we do. And everyone else is just kind of really just chilling in here for the time being. Yeah. The heaters don't need to be on at all, so they're just going to stay off. 24 degrees. We are a little bit warmer in here than before, but it's okay. 30 degrees out, 35. Minus 10. Hoo-ha. I'm guessing it's pretty cold there in you guys. Let's see. Cabin fever. Yeah, this is gonna start to kick in after a little while, and plus I've been turning down solid. Yeah, unfortunately, because of us being stuck inside like this, we are going to start to go a little stir crazy. It's still minor, right? So it's probably treatable. But yeah, we can see that there's just this green hue. So there's a factory somewhere on this planet. It's probably one of the other factions. Actually, you know what? It's been a little while. The time will kick on once we're actually looking at this, but I will have a look at the world and just have a look at our close neighbors, see who we got around us, and see who might be responsible for this, this terrible act. It's probably one of the larger ones. So Communities Valley, so the Therian Confederation, or perhaps our law. We've experienced both before, and we've run in with the tribe as well. The tribe is potentially troublesome. Looks like the bandits themselves, the raiders, they have to come from quite a way. And that's our little home on our RimWorld. Alright, well, enough of that. Let's go ahead, dive back in. And let's get the time accelerating. Oh, you know what? Look at that. I actually finished the armor vest. It's shoddy, but I finished it. And I am working on other things here. I'm working on making some parkas, because that's exactly what we need right now. It isn't, but I guess it would be good to have some for winter, because we will need them. What could also be good for me to do now is make another round of like shirts, just button-down shirts, perhaps. I mean, even t-shirts would be good, but I feel like the button-down shirts would probably be better. I can make them pretty much out of everything, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if we can go ahead and make 7. That's pretty wild. The thing about the parkas, though, is that they take so much, so I'm probably going to put it down on the priorities there. Let everyone go to sleep. Torviot is going to be up. You know what? This place is going to be bloody clean, though, and I'm actually surprised it isn't cleaner than it is. We are missing some flooring under here, so let's go ahead and make sure that gets done. Missing some flooring there as well, so make sure that both of those get done. And I think that's it. We have another wooden floor that needs to go down there, so hopefully that will get done. We've got enough wood, so there's no reason that we shouldn't do it. Just chilling out. Now, Torviot, why aren't you doing any cleaning at all? Let's go ahead and have a look at your work. Torviot. Cleaning is a number 2 priority, so why aren't we doing it? Oh, I guess it's clean. It's just the reason it looks dirty there is because of it just being bare ground. Yeah, that's got to be the reason. Okay. Now, I want to seal up this room so that Sam doesn't think it's a barracks or get disturbed by people. So what I might do come tomorrow is just allow myself to go out and grab some granite blocks. I wouldn't make anyone else risk going out into the toxic fallout. If it needs to be done, I will get it done. So many Z's. Let's check on them now. Still minor. Yeah, surprising. Okay, Sam is actually going to be doing a little bit of work. Looks like she was trying to get some of that flooring down. And she does. Nice. And it does look a lot better now. It looks a lot cleaner. I just thought that was dirt before, but it wasn't. And just chilling out, because that's what we do. I guess you can't use that one, can you? That's fine. That's fine. We don't need to use that. Right. I'll wait until I'm up, and then I'll venture out and grab some blocks. Get that next bit done. Our power situation's pretty good at the moment. We haven't really been struggling at all, generating a lot of power. Having those 2 geothermal generators makes a big difference for us. I could create like another kind of power area off to the side here, kind of mimicking the shape of this geothermal one, just to kind of keep things symmetrical. It's all potential. Okay, right, you, Mr. Rycon, I know you would love to do that, but instead I'm actually going to unrestrict you and allow you to work on this here. So I need to reselect you again. And is Zeke actually working on it? No. Prioritize working on that. Go get some of those blocks. Heading outside to the toxic wasteland. Okay, and now I can go ahead and restrict him again. Boom. Just like so. I feel like we've come a long way, starting off from just one colonist to having a relatively sustainable colony, even though you know, relationship-wise, we don't all gel very well. You know, it could be a lot better than what it is, but it's not too bad, really. Did I install that there, or is that... No, he's just been dropping those there. And I haven't actually looked at those in a little while, so let's have a look and see what we've got. It's an illustration of Rycon of Earth, speaking convincingly to Edward Strong, with obvious goodwill. Oh, nice. He's nodding in understanding. The style is in a neoclassical with glitch art elements. The scene seems to take place on the outskirts of town. This depiction tells the story of the recruitment of Edward, also known as Bradley Clark. Now what do we have over here? Oh, it's another one of myself, spewing vomit on the ground with great shame. It's called Red Expression. He seems to be trying to laugh despite the circumstances. The work suggests the concept of fever. The scene takes place in the middle of a community. The illustration tells the story of Rycon's vomiting on the 9th of spring, 5501. May it never be forgotten. Thanks. I have a statue of me vomiting while laughing. Like, okay. That one takes pride of place, definitely. What's our food situation at the moment? Really good. Really decent. We've got a lot of meat still. Surprisingly, considering we haven't been outside in a long while, we haven't actually gone through a lot of it. How are the animals doing though? How are their needs? Pretty good. They've been well fed while they've been in here, so I don't think we have much of a concern with them at all. And it looks like I might have actually finished a button-down shirt there. Either that or I just picked it up again. Yes, I think there's one beneath me. Unfinished goat hide parka. Right. Well, I guess I will continue working on that. Looks like I might actually get the shirt finished, and look at that, a shoddy beaverskin button-down shirt. So that will belong to some lucky person once they decide that the one that they've got isn't good enough anymore. How are they actually? Actually, they're still pretty good. I think these are the ones that I originally made for us. So I don't know whether or not I need to be making all of these new ones. I guess they're shoddy instead of poor, but yeah. How are the pants? The pants condition seems to be pretty good. 81%. Yeah, I mean, it's actually all pretty good. I guess this just gives me a chance to improve my crafting skill there. As for the armor vest, who do we want to be wearing that? Who's going to come into the line of fire the most? So I'm using the sniper rifle at the moment. Solid is with the shotgun. Sam, Torvier with the assault rifle. Yeah, I don't know. What do we want to do there? Shooting is 9. We don't really have anyone that's melee orientated, do we? No. Zeke, actually. Zeke is melee orientated, so maybe that's an idea for us to have Zeke wearing that. You know what, Zeke? Go ahead and put on the armor vest. Is there any way I can tell you to do it without forcing you to do it? Any way to yeah. What am I looking for? Outfits. Yes. So Zeke, I'm going to make soldier. And actually, let's have a look and see what soldier is. Apparel, armor vest, button-down shirt. Oh yeah. Nice. Should I allow them to wear a jacket? Yeah. Because she has a jacket on at the moment, so allow that. Cool. Okay. Nice. And I think we actually do have a Kevlar helmet around. At least I'm pretty sure we did at one point. It did belong to a dead person though. So I wonder if she will go and do that. I will have to investigate. Yeah, I don't know where that helmet went to. I felt like we had a Kevlar helmet at some point. Maybe we sold it because it belonged to a dead man. And Zeke's gone ahead and taken her hat off. But she won't put on the armor vest for some reason. So I want to go and investigate why that is. It could be because she already has something on where it takes up that slot. It could be the jacket slot, actually. Or it could be the shirt. Can I see? Alright, is there any way I can tell what the layer is? Covers the torso and neck. Doesn't really tell me what the layer is on this, does it? but I would definitely like Zeke to go and use it. So I just need to try and find out what it is that she has on that we could take off. It could be the button-down shirt. I feel like that's probably what it is. Yeah. So let's have a look at Soldier again. And let's go ahead and take button-down shirt off and just see if she goes and gets that. She will take the shirt off any moment now, I think. Or not. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's just select the Soldier outfit. Okay, button-down shirt is turned off, and we definitely have armor vest on. I'll allow them to wear the cowboy hat as well. Okay, she's still just wandering around at the moment. No real direction. I was thinking maybe when she's finished wandering around. Okay, she's taken the shirt off, but again, she's still choosing not to wear the armor vest. I don't want to force her to wear it, but I feel like I need to. Is it because the quality is too low? I'm not sure. I know that you have probably picked up on it, though. I know you probably realized what it is. It could be something to do with the quality. Oh, it's probably hit points, right? I know any quality. Let's drop it to... like that? Yeah. See, why is she not choosing to wear the hat now? And now she's cooking. Okay, that's concerning. Zeke. I'm a little worried about that. Really, I want this toxic fallout to be over because I know how long it can last. I know how long it can go on for. It happened to one of my older colonies, and it can go on for a very long time. Okay, you know what? As soon as Zeke is done making this meal, which makes me a little nervous that she's making them, I'm just going to force her to wear this. Okay, didn't take up any other slot. Does it take up the same one as the, as that? No, it doesn't. You can wear both. Which I thought. Go put your hat back on. And now you're going to be annoyed about being forced to wear those? No? Had to rebuff Rycon? Calm down, man. she's with another man, so... Let it go, my friend. Let it go. Oh, dear. Yeah. I mean, I know she's forced to wear those, but... well, I hope it works out. Tovyard, you're just chilling around. This place is cleaner than it has ever been. I'm trying to think if there's any other projects that I can do in here while we're kind of just hanging out. Really, we're not doing anything more than hanging out right now. We can't really do anything with the electric smithy because we don't have the metal to do it. I might be able to run out and get it, really. Might be the same thing, so come tomorrow morn, I will do that. But you know what, guys and gals, I think this is actually going to wrap us up for today's episode. It was a slightly more relaxing episode. Luckily, the heat wave has come to an end, but we haven't really got to advance or grow the base in any way just yet. And I do want to get to growing it, but we are going to be restricted for at least a decent while because of this toxic fallout. I will do kind of adventures out to go and... grab things, but if we have a look at the emus now, we can see that, yeah, serious. And so this will start to take more of an effect on them, and we'll eventually just outright kill them, so we won't have a lot of wildlife on the map, and if we do, we probably don't want to be eating them, I would imagine. Anyway, that's going to wrap us up for today. Thank you for joining me. I have been Rycon. This has been the Legion. You are also the Legion. Strange. You have all been awesome, though, and until next time, stay tuned.